Here we are. We are live. Fish Maniacs, welcome back to another one. How we doing? No more football. Super Bowl's done. Got the Maniac Mondays back in full effect. My guy Jason over here. How we doing tonight, brother?
I'm doing pretty good. Just hanging in there, trying to get some baits made.
Yes, sir.
So
It's gonna be the topic of discussion tonight. I got a little gift. I didn't open it.
I finally got there. I mean, I'm telling you, I was
I think
really
it was the snow. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think it was the snow. So
yeah, most definitely.
a couple places. But yeah.
So if you want, I would say go ahead and open up your package there.
Okay.
Because there is something special in there, and there's other things, but
All right. You know what? Let's get the roll call in. Give people, before I get into this, let's get the roll call in real quick. Almost forgot. We almost jumped right into the goods.
yeah.
I'm excited. I know I am.
I know. I am too, man. I can't wait to see your face. Because you're going to be like, what the?
We got Dave with the early bird special. My boy. He beat out Scott for once. Corey's in the house. Big Vogel. What's up, my boy?
Big Vogel.
Michael Bradley's in the house. OGs. I am getting a little love out here. I appreciate it, man. I think it queued up you're live with Rich on the notification for me. Did I do the wrong one?
What?
Hold on, let me. No, you have two posted.
Oh no!
Yeah, because I know I just posted the one for Rich.
Next week, right?
Yeah, next week he's gonna pop on and talk to us about that. You got me nervous over here, Vogel. Now I gotta check.
It's good for you. Build character.
What's today? Oh no, I might have messed up. Wait, no. Created. What?
What to do? Cancel me? That's it. I'm done.
No, I don't think so. I don't know what the hell did I just did. Now I gotta hold on. Did I mess up for real? Because I know what he's talking. Because I can make multiple.
Yeah, you can make multiple entries, right?
I can make multiple lives, but did I did I date them wrong? No, we're good. We're good. Yeah, scheduled for 2:10. Oh, you know what? I might have messed up.
2/10/25.
Yeah, I might have double booked it because it shows one waiting in there too. Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. Good catch, Vogel. I might have. So this one, edit. I might have double booked it for this Monday. Nice. It won't let me change it. Yeah, there we go. Oh, sorry to whoever's sitting in there because now it's going to kick them out.
Bye, Felicia.
Yeah. Honestly, I was wondering too because I was like, dang, there's only 3 people sitting in here. Usually we got a few more people sitting in here hanging out. My fault. Good catch, Vogel. So you my boy. No, you have 2 posted. You had 2. Okay, there we go. My bad. Messing myself up. What's up, Charlie? But I was first. There he is.
What's up, Rich?
What up, Rich? Good to have you back. Actually, you're probably pissed to be back because it's cold as hell.
Well, I'm near your shoulder.
I don't know, dude. Honestly, I was like laying in the bed the other day and I just pushed over and it just was like, ooh.
You know what that is? That's a sign of old age, man.
I know, dude.
I get it all the time.
I'll be 35 in a month.
Jeez, you're old. Just joking.
There, catching up, dude. Yeah, it's all right. There's a little cliffhanger. We'll get into that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. See,
Yeah.
I'm with that. You know, I'm not in shape anymore. I'm not used to that. I gotta get my rhythm
Gotta get
back.
that. Gotta get,
Yeah, that.
it's like you got to practice rodeo or something.
Yeah, something. Dude. It's like it's crazy. That'd be terrible, honestly. I can't. I just realized that. Like, I can't injure my shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't do that. Or at least not my right one. I'll figure it out. Because see if I can, that would be so terrible. Imagine I get hurt and I have to cast because I have all lefties. Then I have to cast my left and pack.
Oh my, yeah, you would be like hurt severely.
We're not even gonna talk about that. We're not even gonna talk about that. I would like hurt my soul if I had to pass over. I would do it too. All right, we got the gang out. There we go. No doubt, Dave. Do what you got to do. See, Scott was first. He just posted on the other one. Jesus, Scott. Scott, you're the man, Scott. You're the man. My boy, Scott. Gotta love him. See what else we got. Everyone else just saying hi. There she is, Lindsay. What's going on? I'm gonna say hi to Carol. I think she's probably lurking in the background somewhere.
She's quiet sometimes until you wake her up.
She don't feel like typing or something right now. She probably
yeah.
But
yeah.
All right. Now that we got the gang out, now that everybody's here, let's get up into the goods. And this is an official first reaction too. And like as you can see, I'm opening it.
Oh, ironic! It's a 6-cent sack.
Oh. I'm about to do something that might get here, I think. Yeah. Yep. That's it. All right, here we go. All right, so here's the special.
That's a special.
Now we're gonna put that.
Open that at the end.
Okay. Some little extras in
there. Okay. So there's a couple things in there.
Yeah.
That one there, if that's the first gen, that is actually part of the P line. That's part of my company that I partner with. And those are some spinner baits that I have. I actually have a few more that I usually use. So they are actually my sponsorship or partnership with P line and first gen.
I like that.
It's all under the same umbrella.
I like that half blade.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. It's different, right? So
yeah,
you get that sparkly, a little different when it's cloudy and sunny, you know, just off and on, or partly cloudy. You guys, most people, it would work really well.
All right. Let's see what else we got. Let's keep going here. A live unboxing here for y'all. Okay, I know what this is by the lip. Yes, sir. Good old Thunderhawk.
Yep. I had a few of those extra, and I was like, you know what, I'll give you one of those 810s and see how you like it.
I'm a big fan of these too.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
These are nice. Here, let's pop them out. Let's see what this thing is about. For those people that don't know, I've heard good things. Debo was using this too.
Yeah.
Debo was using the 810. So with the 810, the bill is like just incorporated straight into the head instead of it being like a bill. Isn't it a little bit more snag proof too?
Yeah, it helps pop it up and over the trees and limbs and stuff like that and rocks. It's supposed to be better than a square bill.
Good natural color too.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. Hell yeah. And you can't have too many square bills, you know. No such thing. I definitely have so many square bills, especially with the 6 coming in. All right, we're gonna hold off on that. On to the next. The top spin.
So there you go. That's another one from first gen top spin with the right now.
I don't think I have
good in muddy water.
Yeah, it's kind of cool, dude. I don't think I have any of these. top spin.
Yeah, you can. Michael Bradley was talking about how the good bladed jig is, which is I think exactly what he's talking about there. The one right above that, the comment from
Really?
good bladed jig also. So their bladed jig is I have them, and what they do is they have ball bearings on the top, and they just wiggle like this, and they hit the ball bearings. It's so crazy.
Oh, I've seen that.
Yeah, Debo has them.
Oh, what the heck is it called? Oh my goodness.
I can't think of the name of them, but
I know what you're talking about. I've seen it with the two.
Yep.
It's got the brass BBs in it. Yeah.
Yep.
As soon as you said that, I was like, oh, okay.
Yep, that's unique and it's very loud too. So now the patent ran out, as everybody knows, and I see Rich is bringing that up. That's going to come up to play here in a little bit. So, oh yeah, the copperhead, I think is what they call it.
Oh no, I think the copperhead.
Good call, Mike.
Rich said take the spinnerbait out the package. This isn't the thing I was talking to you about, but because I kind of told Rich that I was coming on and doing this. This is just a regular spinnerbait, but here I got you. He wants to see your goods. He wants to see the goody goods. Yeah,
that's coming up.
Yeah,
coming up.
That's coming. God dang, this blade is in there. Holy smokes!
They don't want it to fall out.
Yeah, well, this is the spinnerbait. Just the conventional, with the blades there.
I like that color, the way the chrome is, and then underneath, right, with the blue flake. But if you look on that one in there, it's got the white behind the blue flake, so it gives it a different vibration color as it goes through the water. So
yeah, that's cool. I like that a lot. There she is. No, he doesn't make the first.
I don't make those. Those are from P Line.
Yeah,
those are from one of my partnerships.
Yeah,
that I have. And someone else gets benefit for having P Line on their fishing rod and reels. I won't mention anybody though that's on the stream.
Let's see what else we got here. I'm cheating. Oh yeah.
So you like dude? I have like 2 of those or 3 of those. For somehow I was like, you know what? I haven't seen you pull one of those out and throw it. I'm always throwing the flat sided here, especially in the winter. Going into the springtime. So that's why I was like, I'm gonna hook you up. Wait, I want to send it out there because I don't think you had one of those that color, and maybe you do, but I don't remember.
I don't know. I know I have a few of them, but I don't think I have this color yet. And I definitely got to throw because you know what happened? The F4 came out.
Yep.
And I just kind of like went over to the F4 and I never went back to the 75. So the F4 has been out for what? Excuse me, a year and a half, almost 2 years.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much been how long it's been since I've thrown one of these. I was a sellout. Hold on 1 second. Sly. Tell Gina we hope she feels better. Hopefully, if she is feeling banged up, I hope that she just has what I had and she just has like the 24-hour bug and then she'll be good to go because I know it's been going around bad. But I hope it's just a quick little, if she got to be banged up, I hope it's just a quick little 24-hour bug and it should be good.
Yeah, I was sick for 3 weeks.
Yeah, you were telling me about
blood in my lungs. That's the reason why we had to cancel that last time. So I'm better now, though. Better looking too.
See, Vogel. F4 is better than the flat 75 in my opinion. Better wobble. Yeah, I don't know. I my first day I threw the F4. I caught like an 18, 19-inch smallie, an 18, 19-inch smallie, and a 5-pound largemouth.
Nice.
Like, so I'll never. And that was the first day that I found the new Lake X with the largies and the smallies in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the first day I found that. So that's why in the Milliken Craw, that's why I fell in love with that. But I'm cheating now. Okay. Nope. See, we're not going there yet because there's something else in here that's not yours. Saving his for last.
Yeah. They're all good.
I gave me like a 6-cent sack here.
Yeah, I know. I gave you some because man, I got hooks like crazy now.
Yeah.
Like, you can
have your own hooks.
What's that?
You have your do you order your own hooks? Like
yeah, I order my own hooks for my Ned rigs.
That's what I figured. You're making your own stuff, so you got a bunch of
stuff. Yep. And when I look around and try to give it to some people, if I see them out, and hook them up like little kids or whatever at the lakes or whatever, try to hook them up with it. So, Jig Squad, what's up? Hey, you Jig Squad, you're just perfect timing. He's about to get in some juice here.
Yeah, good timing. Kuda, what up, brother? Yeah, we're about to get into the good stuff that you will probably approve of. Let me see.
Or disapprove, whichever one.
Okay.
I mean.
So I think this is the last thing that's not you. Yeah, because the rest is plastic bags. All right. So we got a dirty Jigs.
It's a black and blue.
Go Jack swim jig. Ooh.
Yep. So what happened was about 2 years ago, I won a Instagram thing from Scott Cadbury, and he was like, "If you want, I'll send you whatever." And he sent me a bunch of dirty jigs, and I'm like, "Well, I'll make my own." So, which is not bad. I mean, I'm trying to share the wealth, if you know what I mean. So,
no, I've heard good things. This is what Tactical Bassin's always talking about.
Yep.
And I just I got the 6 cents jig, so I never really. That hook is stout. Boy.
Yeah, it's a gaff for sure.
Yeah, you got to stick it with this. Holy smokes, Batman! I'm like, I went to the gym today and all that. Thickums. That's a good swim jig.
Yep.
This was like what they came up with this on the Delta, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. So this is for like them younders, them real younders.
That's why they made it so big, so they.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. Custom stuff from here on out. Yes, sir. Oh man, this is up my alley right here. Damn.
So I think somebody told me, a little birdie told me that you like to have ball-headed jigs, and I think that's what you're holding
there. Yep.
And you was so I'm going to tell you this: that is a 4-aught or 3-aught or a 4-aught Gamakatsu hook in a in the weedless ball-headed jig, and hand-tied skirt. Obviously, the flare. I mean, you can trim up that head a little bit more if you want, but I try to keep it very minimum so it could fall quickly. And it's a 5/16 ounce. That is a common size that everyone uses. I do have a couple. I mean, I can do a couple more sizes. I think a 7/16 ounce and was a 3/8, I think.
There it is now, actually. Little green pumpkin perp.
Yep, and you can't go wrong with green pumpkin purple. I know you like purple, so can't go wrong with it.
Kuda said thread. I said it's a beauty. I think that's a question for you, Jason.
Yeah, it's a hand tight. It's the black. It's the.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
DNR 200 thread. Yeah, it's all threaded. I do it all by hand. I pour the jigs. I paint them. I bake them twice now instead of once. I bake them twice, and then I seal them. And as well as then after all that, I attach everything, and then obviously all that. that. So yeah, it's thread.
Yeah, that's a good jig, dude.
Now I'll tell you what, my back in my old days, or I say my old days, but in my younger days, I used to do fly tying. So I love tying skirts and flies. And I actually had one. It's from Alaska, where I fished up on the Russian River. And it's a certain hook that they got to have, and just a couple of like pink and white. That was it. And it was just a couple of like bucktail on there. And that's how I would catch my salmon. So I have a few of those.
Bunch of fishing, dude.
So it's 5/16 ounce is that one. I can do a 3/8 and a 7/16 ounce.
Okay.
So
you're just not allowed to sell to anyone else in Hudson Valley. That's the only rule. That's the only rule. No,
yeah.
This stuff, if I start killing on it, they're not getting into my goods.
Well, you turned around and told me, and it was crazy because you just mentioned on our communication, you're like, man, those ball-headed jigs are going to be killer. And I'm like, what you don't know is coming to you.
That's it, dude. That's exactly where I'm at. We'll wait on those.
Yeah, Mike Vogel, I'll send those over to you. He said they look terrible. Don't use them. He'll want them.
Just clutter in your face. Yeah, man, what is this? Oh, I think you spoke to me about this before, but I definitely don't have any. Are these the Magnum Neds?
So those are the Magnum Neds.
Yeah.
Now, well, these are regular size Ned heads. They're like an 1/8 ounce. Okay. The one that is the big one over here on the on
this one,
be on your left, that one there. You see how stout it is.
Yeah.
Like you can pull it out, and that's stout, right? So that one there is that is a 5/0 hook. And that thing is not going to go anywhere. It's a 5/0 EWG hook in a 1/8 ounce jig or Ned rig. And you got one of these as well. And if you look here, this guy right here, it's a 7/0 hook. And look how long it is. It's perfect. I love it because you think about it. If you're doing a curly tail, no fish has seen a curly tail with it going like this, with it dropping like that.
That's different, dude. I've never seen anything like that.
So I end up making them. This is a 7/0 extended neck hook, and also I have 11/0 hook. And I was actually gonna, if you got a curly tail there, you could, or a Ned rig, or you can put a Bosa worm on there, right? 6 cents Bosa worm.
It's a 7-inch.
Yeah, see where it follows at, man. It puts that hook way back there.
It does.
Because if they short strike that thing, the hook is way in the back, so. Let's see here. Big EWGs are impossible to find around me. Yeah, Sly Fox there. My jig or my mod or my Ned mold is modded to handle the big EWGs and the extra long EWGs, so I can be able to produce those without look at you like you're like, dang. Anyway, so I'm able to do that. You see how far back that is now?
That's a 7-inch power worm.
Do you see that? Do you see it? Like, so when they strike it, they're striking it in the back and they get a hook in it. And you can wrench on them things. It ain't going out. I'm telling you.
That's crazy, dude.
And then, of course, in the other one, the other EWG hook, and I think I sent you one. One of them is with a 5/0 5/0 6 cents hook. Maybe I didn't. If I didn't, I got it right here then. That's probably what it is. I forgot to put it in there, but I also put in a bait keeper. And if you look on the,
because I just didn't want to come off.
if you look on that other EWG hook you got there, that's a fire crawl. I don't know whatever you did with it.
Oh, it's right here. Yeah, the fire crawl head.
The fire crawl head, and that is, and that's similar to what I got right here. This is a 2-aught hook, right? And and if it's the same one, if it points back to the head like this, and it's extra sharp, and that is the heavy gauge wire. So I mean, you know how Ned rigs are really light wire; these are heavy gauge wire. So that would, and then I also have the bait keeper.
Alabama Neds.
Yep. And then if you look at the bait keeper on there, that's really good for Z-Man.
Yeah.
And a little trick. If you go and take that and you turn it 90 degrees and put it on, and then when you flip it back, it's even, it keeps it from plastic from sliding. Because you know when you put it on, it goes straight through, right, to the plastic. But if you turn it 90, go up, and then bring it back and where you want it, then it locks it in. So there's plastic in between there. Little helpful tip. But actually, I showed a couple of pros that just recently in this expo I went to, and they were really shocked by that. They were like, "Oh, I didn't even think about that."
Damn.
So,
got some tricks up your sleeve, dude.
But yeah, I can do any hook size that you want. If it's an EWG hook, I can do any size you want. I can do all the way up to 11-aught, which I do have 11-aught hook. It's like the 7-aught hook, but it's 11-aught hook, and it's pretty long.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's got to be some good length there.
Sometimes you gotta have it back there. So
that's hard. That's some different stuff right there.
So again, I know that Coda or
there it is. I cheated.
What did you cheat on?
I looked.
Just go ahead, bring it out, bust it out.
No, I'm gonna bring this one out. We're gonna go going last with that.
So
I didn't cheat on this.
Coda, he put that up there. So contact me on Instagram if you guys are interested in those. I can give you a list and show you some of the stuff. It's on my Instagram. My but yeah, I figured I'd do that one. That's a little fire crawl, little fire.
And I'll say it, dude. You got better. Because I remember I got some of your stuff from like 2-3 years ago, and I can see the growth. It's nice, dude. Good work, man. It's a beaut, man.
And like I said, I can put any hook that you want, any type of thing. Definitely can.
The ball head, like I love.
Yeah. So another little trick I do to keep those eyes clear, right? Is put a heat shrink on the eyes. So whenever I dip them in the paint and get them cleaned up, I take that off, and basically it goes around, keeps the eye from coming up with paint. So it's clear. That is connected direct, and that's the way it is. So
that's smart, dude. And yeah, because it's super clean.
Yep.
Super, super, super clean.
And I'll go through and if I have paint in there, I'll actually remove that paint before I go and put it in the oven and dip it and everything else. So,
dude, like I said, man, I can see the growth, man. It's pretty. It's fire. This is a fire.
So that way you can, and so you got to think.
I'm putting a Ned jig on this. I'm telling you.
Yeah. You got to think that whenever you're using that's a heavy gauge wire. There you go. Heck yeah. You got a heavy gauge wire there. So it does not, you can yank on it. I mean, just, so.
Yeah. I could probably get away with this on bait casting gear, or like a little bit heavier spinning gear.
Yeah, you can probably go, because some of the bait casting gear you can throw a quarter ounce.
Yeah, like a quarter.
you're 5/16 there, and then 3/8, and then 7/16.
These are 5/16 then.
Yep.
Okay, so I could still
Yep.
get away with this on spinning.
Yep.
Yeah. Dude. Let's do it the other one. These are amazing.
Now you got options.
I need like, you could just send me like 5 more in each of these colors.
Of those colors.
I gotta put an order in, dude, with you. All right. But I think we've all been
What
waiting.
else? What else is that one?
It's the last one.
Yes. Okay.
Last one.
So I'm glad that you bring that out because I'm gonna.
Rich, I hope you're still there.
Yeah, Rich and
There
look
it
at
is.
that, guys. Look at that. That is a chatterbait and a half. I mean, excuse me, a bladed enhanced jig that I made myself. Okay. So the color of that is called red shad. That's my version of red shad. And I'll tell you why I say red shad, because this guy right here is the red shad.
Yeah.
From Zoom.
You have the
Okay.
OG.
I got it for $3 at Walmart.
Wow.
But it's red and it's similar to that. And you'll never see a jig or a lure like that. So that sounds just like a that sounds just like your normal blade going through the water. So there's a two-tone color, is black underneath and red on top. I obviously put the eyes on it and sealed it. But if you look underneath the skirt, if you show underneath the skirt, you got one bait keeper because you requested one bait keeper. But if you look at some of the others, I can do 2 bait keepers or I can do none. And it's still going to work just fine. Some people just won't do that. They usually use super glue. So
yeah, so there's no need for the bait keeper.
Correct. Yeah. So that's my version of red shad. Now here's a good story time. You ready for this?
Yes, sir.
This past weekend we had an expo center or fishing expo here in Ohio at Columbus Fishing Expo. And Mike Iaconelli was one of the guests here. Well, first of all, I got a nice little Tackle Talk hat. I got signatures of Roland Martin is in there. You got Jimmy Houston. You got Mike Iaconelli. You got a couple of other guys that I know around here, as well as KVD. He signed it. So this is going up in my showcase. So when I was talking to Mike Iaconelli, I said, "Hey, I'm going to give you something." So what I did is I ended up giving the same chatterbait that you have, which by the way, I did like 8 of those just on Tuesday, right beforehand. So I was able to do that and get it to him. And he was like, as many shows as I've done, nobody's ever gave us baits. So he's going to take them back and use it. I got pictures of me giving him baits and stuff. And he was, and so then when I posted on Instagram, he also liked my and commented on my post.
That's dope.
So he's going to be using some of my chatterbaits or my bladed enhanced jigs, because I can't say chatterbait or we get a lawsuit or cease and desist letter.
Chatterbait. That's fine. They can kick rocks.
But that's my version. That is a Gamakatsu hook. It's a 4-aught Gamakatsu hook with a obviously I put the foam over the point so it protects the foam. I never trim down the skirts. I let the person trim down the skirts because everybody does it different ways,
Yeah.
So I just leave it on there as one big thing. This is nice. it's a poison tail head, right? And then obviously the blade is called Voodoo Blades, and it's already painted. It's a painted blade. So
This is so crazy too, because like this thing too packed to turn. Is anything gonna fall off? I think this is
uh,
my new favorite. Yeah, it's right
Michael
there.
Bradley, that's actually I believe that's a 3/8 ounce. I can do a half ounce. I can do all the way up to 3/4 ounce.
This was my new favorite bladed jig this year,
Yep,
and this is just the straight
yep,
black jig.
yep. I can make black ones. I mean, I've made some black ones for a couple guys, and they used them and they love them around here. So,
Fire, dude.
and I have that. I have that video where I filmed underwater. In my pool, and it sounds just. I mean, you can hear them coming through there. Even the small blades. The small blades I have, I can do like a version of Minimax, and it is loud.
Yeah.
I mean, I was cranked because of the one guy. His name is Dean Yoder. He's one of the professional fishermen uh, for the MLF, and he also does. He works with Miller Tech, so he actually takes and he wanted something that wouldn't blow out. So what I did was I threw it out there and I ran it in my pool. I mean, as fast as I can. I was running a 7.3 to 1, and I was just cranking,
Yeah.
and you can hear it like just beating through it. So, and I also did a 3/8 ounce, and it never blew out. So, even with the big blade or the small blade, either one. So a half or 3/8 ounce. So,
I'm excited for this, man. I'm doing
and by the way, Jermaine, you're probably one of 4 people, maybe 5 people that have that color right now. It's only exclusive that I make that no one else makes. I mean, they'll probably blow up now because once you start catching fish on it and they see what you've done, they'll probably make it. So,
and y'all 16 seen it first.
but yeah, it's pretty cool. I
We
mean,
was
yeah,
talking about this a couple weeks back too.
yes, yes. And I tell you why that all came about. A guy from Kansas contacted me and said, "Hey, I'm looking for some spinner baits." And he showed me the spinner bait. Actually, I do spinner baits too. Look, I do spinner baits. I got it practically right here. This is the kind of stuff that he wanted. Wanted a black head with a white skirt
Mm-hmm.
and a single blade. And I started working on it and got to a point where I could mold it. Said, "Hey, here you go. I got a spinner bait for you." And he's like, "Yeah, that's cool." Um, And then he goes, "Hey, have you heard of Red Chat?" And I said, "Yeah, kind of." Again, like you challenged me, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "Yeah, I heard of it." And I said, "No, I haven't heard of it." And he goes, "Well, I want you to look it up. Maybe make one for my spinnerbait in there." And when I did, he said, "Nah, that's not what I want. That's not quite what I want." So I end up making them out of, look at here, chatterbaits. So, I mean, I'm not saying that I have some, but I have some. Oh, and look, this is a small blade. I
That's
painted
part.
this blade myself, small blade, mini max per se. Here's the big blade. So you can see the difference, right?
That's crazy. That's amazing.
So I dip my own blades. I paint them. I went out got a nice little baggie here. I mean, this is how much of a nerd I am. I want to nerd out. Um, this one here is it's a matte black blade. So there's that one, right? Minimax. Here's a June bug blade. I've been
That's fire.
playing around with it, right? This is just your regular black with a gloss, and then GP, right? GP blade. And then, of course, hey, by the way, they do have, here is my other one,
Bluegill.
bluegill with a green pumpkin blade.
Oh, there you go. We got another challenge.
What's that?
Northern Lights.
White chartreuse and purple, huh?
There you go.
Ah.
I see the wheels spinning.
Yeah, I've already got that.
Here we go, Michael Bradley.
So, Mike, get a hold of me afterwards, and we'll chat about that one. Then there, like I made one here. It's just a slight kind of I don't even know what you call it. Just throwing something together with the blade, right? Bigger blade. So voodoo blades, and then you got the famous. Now, so another one. You challenged me for that, right? You challenged me for the GP Shad. I came out with my own different color here. Oh, you see that little clearness there? That is called a Clearwater Shad with a little GP Shad, but the Clearwater. These are all translucent. So Mike Iaconelli has one now, and it's a bladed enhanced jig. He's got one now like this, and you can see the eyes. They're the dark eyes.
Yeah.
So the dark eyes there, you can see them. They're not your normal color eyes. So I just dab a little bit into that.
That's what happens when you get to tinkering, dude.
Yeah, look, see this one here. This one here is pretty awesome. This is that. You see that PB&J?
Yeah.
And then you see that purple head, which is a Junebug head with a gold blade. I love
that one.
Right? But look at this. Look at that. It's got double bait keepers, right? That's what I was telling you guys about was those double bait keepers.
Charlie said, "Are these swim jigs?" No, these are. I mean, he could do either or. You can.
I can do.
One. You can do swim jigs or bladed jigs, right?
See, this is a swim jig, obviously, right? Poison tail swim jig, and this is a bladed jig. It's the same mold. It's just the technique that I use is differently. Yeah. But yes, you can have it you can do a swim jig or you can do.
So if you touch one of these colors on either side.
Yeah. So that's another one. My experimental, again, experimental. This looks familiar, right? That looks familiar, right? Oh, look at that blade.
That's the Junebug.
Junebug with that, but I got a surprise for you. Look under the skirt.
EWG.
EWG hook. And it doesn't sway. It doesn't swivel. It's stationary. It's my prototype. I don't know what it's going to be like until I get it in the water. But I'm thinking it's going to be a nice little weedless chatterbait for anybody without having to put anything. Yeah, like you could just wave your bait or your trailer on this and pull it back and expose it, and you have a weedless chatterbait. And look at that. Look where that hook falls at. That hook just falls right within the skirt.
Damn, dude.
So this has never been done. Every time you see somebody that comes out with this, it's a swivel or like the axle, right?
Because I don't know. I don't think. Yeah, you might be right.
I just went to the expo and I sat there and I saw about 5 people selling something like this, and every single one of them swivel.
The hook moves.
Yeah, I can do that. But what my theory is if you keep it stationary, right?
Yeah.
This is the good way to keep it, especially when around tree limbs, around fallen trees. You find wood, you pitch the wood, Mr. Debo, right? You find wood, you pitch wood, and you vibrate out of wood. So good times. So yeah, that's a little thing that I'm trying to do just for gee whiz.
All right. Should I get to the surprise?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, drum roll, please.
Oh, I get mine ready. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Do, do,
One
do,
try open first.
do, 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 do. What is that?
I don't know. Is it is that what I think it is?
I got it, bro.
You got the hybrid grass juice.
Yeah.
Ooh, let's go, dude. Come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah. Look at that. I did a red.
Whoa.
I did a red Chad or
It's crazy. When
right.
did I send that to you? That was so long ago.
And guess what? I end up getting it and I end up building those before I even rebuild it. I have about 10 photos waiting to post, but I said I would wait until you open yours. And now I can start posting these. These are the grass, the hero or hybrid grass jigs.
Hybrid grass jig. That's right.
Yep. And if you
Dude,
look,
I'm
and the
like,
one thing I like about it, look how aggressive that bait
yeah,
keeper, those bait keepers are. I'm telling you, it's crazy.
got the nice compact hook too, dude.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. Wow.
It's a
does have
stout
nice
hook.
filters.
Yeah. Yeah. You said you wanted one. And so I gave you what you wanted.
God, dude. Thank you, man.
Oh, by the way, look at that guy. Look at that guy. It's the same thing, but it's bigger size. I mean, this is a half ounce. Now it also comes with weed guard, but this one and this one, you like that one? I like that color. Look at that color. Sweet. It's a pearl with the. So I got these two going to Bass Geek. I'm gonna send this one and this one to Bass Geek because he does
I had
deep
no
water
idea.
clear.
I did too. I was trying to guess. I'm like thinking to myself, I'm like, oh, he's gonna put like the bladed jig in there, and that's gonna be the surprise. I was like, okay, but I know it's coming. Damn, you got me. That was a very, very pleasant surprise right there, dude. Holy that's crazy. I was like, I remember I texted you and was like, yo, you should get that mold.
Yeah. So I end up getting that with the ball headed jig. Yeah, see? That's that's exactly what I got. So that guy right there. Look at that. The eyes. The eyes are crazy on that thing, man. When I looked at I was like, what in the world? This is a 3-aught hook.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's
nice and compact.
Money.
I trim it up, but it's just oof.
Yeah, but you can trim it up the way you want.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why, like anything, that's what you do. So,
dude, you're the man, bro.
Yeah, I know. I told you I was gonna hook you up.
There it is, Maniacs.
And you notice what color that is? That's GP purple, right?
Yep.
And what do you like? You like that purple, just like Devo said. Purple.
Sure.
You'll be surprised. So, I mean, I pay attention when you least expect it, right? So,
that's nice, dude. That's a nice touch, man. Damn, you got me, dude. I wasn't expecting that. Was not expecting that. That was a while. That had to have been like a year ago, right?
No. Because they come out the summer, so I think it was like 3 months ago, 2 months ago, something like that. It feels like a year ago.
It was so random too. I don't even think we were like chatting like that. I think I just thought about it and I was like, oh shit. Well, Jason makes baits. Let me text him.
Yep.
I was like, yo, you should get this. And you were like, yeah, I'll take a look at it. I was like, all right, no doubt. Done. Nothing else was said about it since then.
Yep.
Well, dude, I'm glad you enjoyed it. You enjoy it too, dude.
I mean, now you can see, like, I mean, you can tell the difference from even from the first bladed jig I sent
Oh
till
yeah,
now. You
yes,
can tell the difference in the
yeah.
and how much. I mean, I'll tell you right now, I'm very meticulous, and I think the military put me in that position to be very meticulous.
Attention to detail.
Yep.
That's it. That's like the number one thing I'll always remember from ROTC. I
Yep.
remember the first time my drill team commander said attention to detail. I was like, "What did you say?"
You're like, what are you talking about? Yeah.
Attention to detail, and I was like, "What does that even mean?" I was like 15. I was like, "What does that even mean?" And he explained it, and I was like, "Oh, okay." Like, in the moment he was yelling at me, and I was like, "This little," because I've been this size since I was 15. So I'm like,
Right.
"What is
Right.
talking to?" But I went home and I sat down and I thought about it, and I'm like, attention to detail. If you get all the little things right, it adds up to the big thing.
Yep.
All right.
You
All right.
know, the one thing they always say, whenever you go and uh, whenever you get up and you make your bed and you accomplish a task right off the bat, means you have already accomplished something for the day. So
Yeah.
you start off your day with already something accomplished.
Yep.
So you just build momentum, just like with these jigs. And all I started out with, no kidding, I started out with Ned rigs, right? That was my first thing to do, them and Archie heads. And I just started like dabbling in. Now I can do swim baits. I can do some spinner baits, chatter baits, some of the swim baits. So
My boy Collins in here. Good timing, dude. Take a look at this.
I'm telling you, besides that, right? I went in there, I made a guy over 50 chatterbaits, right? And he
50.
wanted 50. So he wanted six, or like it was like 10 in gold blade, 10 in chrome blade, 10 in black blade, 10 in white blade. I'm like, oh my God. And then make a pink one, right? For some other people. So, you know, uh, it's like a Fisher. It's for fish. She fishes too. It's a
Yeah.
local brand here, and so I make some pink Ned rigs and pink swim bait heads and everything else. And obviously, you have those other ones that. One other thing that we did not talk about that I can bring up here. I mean, this is what I made them, and I do make these as well. I mean, obviously, that's a pink. So
Oh,
yeah, you
here.
forgot about those.
Sorry. I
That's
was.
another thing you got
Yeah, I
too.
didn't show those off yet because I was waiting for this. That's right.
This is the choker 3/0 hook. Look at that guy, half ounce. Look at
Actually, I
that.
think I used one of them for this. I just didn't say
Did
where.
you?
I don't think I said where I got the head from. But there you go, dude.
Yeah. Look at it. Doesn't that look sweet? Did you use it? Like
No,
on
I
a.
haven't yet. But
I mean, could you imagine? Like
in the
the
water.
possibilities are endless now. So I'm all about trying to help out like whoever and make sure I share the wealth and everything. And look at that stout with. Now he's got those right there. Those are one eye uh, Gamakatsu hooks with the nanotechnology on those.
I think these are the
So
quarter and the five and the 3/16, right? Or yeah,
it's in a five. I think they're in three
quarter or five.
sixteenths. Yeah.
Or what's one under a quarter? I'm so bad with
Those are going to be
what's a quarter?
three sixteenths. You were right.
Yeah,
Three
quarter and
sixteenths.
3/16.
Yep. And those are common, especially around here. Like a lot of people ask me for quarter ounce, and I will do quarter ounce. I have no problem. I color them or paint them, and then I
Yeah,
bake
I got
them
the
and dip
black
them.
green pumpkin.
I put smoke and also Pearl. And those are GPs.
Yeah.
So,
Same
yep.
sizes.
Very, very good common color and very good common size to use,
Yep.
especially like the freeloader. There's a guy in Michigan that just bought some from me. Alex Rudd. He's got some. I made some out of the Berkeley Fusion hooks. Made some swim jigs with the GP shad and stuff. So he's got some now. So it's pretty cool.
These things.
Yep. Freeloader.
Throw a freeloader on there.
Yep.
Tweezy in the house. What's up, my guy? I'm cheating. I'm getting the customs. Y'all can't get this.
And then
you can hit up Jason Hill.
It's just like other colors here. Like I do red and fluorescent. Like this is the fire crawl with the black eye.
Yeah, that's nice. I like that a lot, actually.
Yeah, and of course here's another one with just the regular eye to it.
Yeah, dude, I might have to talk to you about these hybrid finesse or
the hybrid grass jigs.
Yeah, the hybrid grass. Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm telling you,
you know what this reminds me of? It's not the same, but the little Magnum.
Yep.
That all the weight is in the head.
Yep.
So when they come through the grass, it's like a bulldozer, dude. And I'm telling you, like, I know it sounds stupid. This like scares the fish. And because it like comes down and hits right next to them, and they're like, yo, what the was that? And they just hit it.
Yeah. It's a reaction bite.
Yeah, they just react to it. They're just like, what was that? You know, something comes flying past them in the grass because, like I said, all the weight is in that head, so it's going to come straight down.
Yeah.
Using the weed guard, hopefully protecting that hook well. Poof, it comes flying through there. And I'm telling you, man, I'm so excited for this, man.
Yeah, so you got a 3/8 and a half ounce in that size. Because in that size I can do up to
I see it too.
3/8, half ounce, 5/8, and 3/4.
Okay.
So I did 5/8 and 3/4 for Bass Geek. I'll send those to him. Those two.
A little deeper.
Yeah, because he fishes some clear water, deep water reservoirs. So, trying to give him something a little different. I could send him this right here though, and have him get onto those clear water with the Trocar V style hook, right? So
it's cool that you can
sit there.
The hooks, yeah, it's different. I like that.
And of course it has a double keeper too. So you can see the double keeper there. It's kind of hard to see because of the skirt, but it is on there. And like I said, I did those that got the black eyes on there too. So instead of the regular eyes, you can change it up. So, there's always something. I'm always trying to learn and grow. And look at this. I even did one. This is a black and blue, and I messed up the collar, but it's the black and blue head with the black and blue skirt with the black and blue blade with the Minimax blade. So again, it's always experimental and always learning something, always been challenged. You challenged me enough and I figured I'd hook you up with those hybrid jigs. So
yeah, dude, like I said, man, you sent me some stuff, 2 years ago, I think? And I can see the improvement in the work, man. Good job, brother. Keep going.
Yeah, as of right now, somebody said, "Why don't you have a booth or why don't you have your own website?" And I go, "Well, my thing is I do it for fun, and I don't mind doing it and sharing, and I'm inexpensive. I'm not that expensive to. I mean, I can do a chatterbait depending on the size of the chatterbait, or play it in a hand jig. I can do $5 a piece, and that's nothing to shake a stick at. And they're custom. They're not gonna. You're never gonna find something similar to that. I can do a beehive delight, but mine's a lot better than beehive. So unfortunately, I do not do hair jigs. I tried that one time, and man, I was just horrible at it. I kept pulling out.
Yeah.
I figured fly tying would help, but it doesn't help. For some reason, I just can't get it to stick.
Beast
I don't.
does that, the Marabou and Jig skirt, and they have the hybrid hustler jig. A lot of people like that little thing.
Yeah, and I actually was wanting to come on here and kind of promote this, and
Yeah,
uh,
please, dude. Shout out whatever you want to shout out, my
what
brother.
I think I'm going to do is let's run a giveaway if you want to tonight.
Oh yeah.
And what I'll do is I'll throw in. We'll get in contact with each other, the winner, right? And whatever it is, and I'll ship it to wherever. I don't care. I ain't scared. Um, whatever you want. We'll go up to 5 lures made. Uh, obviously, my whatever colors you want, whatever samples you want to look at, or anything like that. I think that'd be fair enough. I can't even see how many people we got in here.
I
How
think
many
it's
people? What's that?
like 19. Last time
Uh,
I checked, it was floating between 15.
Well, I mean, for all those people in here, they got a better chance of winning. So they can have some customized,
Please don't do
uh, couple custom chatterbaits and some jigs or whatever. So,
my computer not going to let me get to the giveaway screen.
wow, you're crazy.
Jesus, man.
So we should do something like, I don't know. Think of a hashtag.
I
Keyword.
don't know if I can go to because like my computer's it needs an update and it's like not going to let me go to it because of the privacy settings on.
I mean, I think that'd be fair enough. I think 5, good round number, and tell me what colors you want and everything else, and then I'll be able to get those shipped out and get in touch with me afterwards if you can get it squared away.
Yeah, there's 20 people in here.
You better invite your friends.
No, but I don't know how to. I don't think I can go to the giveaway screen right now.
They don't know how to give me. What do I need to call? Do I need to call Brown in here to get this figured out?
It's not that. It's just my computer. It's not.
The Jiggy.
Uh,
Jiggy.
Let me see. Let me think. How could I? Can you present? Can you share a screen?
Let me hold on. Let me see if I can.
No, I don't know if it'll work. Like, is there a little present on the bottom of your screen?
Yeah, there is.
Okay, so you might be able to do it. So if you go to Google and just go to StreamYard giveaway tool, see if it works. Let's see if you can do it. StreamYard giveaway tool. It should pop up and it should take you right to the website.
Yeah, fine. Yard.
Yeah, so I have it, guys. I just have to go to a different page and my computer is silly and I need to update it. So it won't let me go to the page.
Well, what it is that he was unprepared about this because he didn't know I was going to do this. But I figured that if I can, we'll see if.
No, we'll figure it out. I mean, if not, we'll just go old school. We're gonna pick a number and then we'll pick a number 1 through, and the first person to hit it will get it. We'll go old school. I thought of something. If we can't do the good old honest giveaway tool, we'll figure it out. Because once you have it pulled up, if you hit present,
Yada, yada, yada.
it should ask you.
Well, I'm trying to find it here. It's right here.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh my God.
Dude, I just got the mother load right there. That was nice. Thanks again, brother. You're the man for that. I appreciate it. I'll give everybody another quick rundown.
Yeah.
These two I was completely unexpected on the hybrid jigs, the hybrid grass jigs. That was completely unexpected. That was nice. Like I said, that was just like literally I think I saw them again. And I was like, dang, yo, there's really no way I can get my hands on these jigs. And I was like, oh well, Jason makes them, but if Jason gets them, then I could get some from him. And like I said, I literally just sent a text and was like, yo, you should get some of these. Okay, I'll look into it. That's it. Nothing else. But
yeah, that's all I said, didn't I?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're just like, okay, I'll look into it. I was like, all right, no doubt. Got the fire crawl.
You're like, all right, yeah, that's cool.
First one of the day.
Yeah, it's not allowing me to. Stupid.
No. Is it like showing the privacy setting thing?
Stupid computers.
All right, so
yeah, it's got me all messed up right now.
So how many people we got in here? All right, so 21 people in here. 20. All right, so Jason, you're gonna pick the number.
You got a randomizer, right?
No, I don't think
you got them all listed there?
No, I'm just gonna. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go.
That's not good. That ain't gonna help us, is it?
No, yeah, because I can't even pull up a different thing. It's all right. That's what we're gonna do. Oh wait, can I do that? Hold on.
Oh wait, can I do that? Oh look, can I do that?
Okay, yeah. Here we go. Number generator 1 through.
Can I do that?
Okay, so here we go. We're gonna
1 through 20.
I was gonna say 1 through. Let's. I don't want for 30 hours. Let's go. Or should we go 1 through 35? Then I can share this screen to make so that I can hold people honest. Okay,
yeah.
I got it. Which I like this numbers too. All right.
You got it? Yeah.
So we got numbers 1 through 35. First person to guess the number gets the giveaway. You get 5 jigs from Jason. Go. 1 through 35. And I will share the screen because that's a Google screen. So you guys can call me on my BS. I'm not going to. 1 through 35. It's literally right there on the screen. First person. Holy smokes. I don't think we got it yet. Folks, but no cigar, no. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. They can't lose. The Rups. I think that's the first one. Here we go.
Is that
Ready?
what it was?
Yep. Because I can do this. That's crazy. Window.
You can present it.
Chrome tab. Hold on. Number generator. So you guys, no BS. Because y'all can see that.
26. Look at that.
So make sure, chat, call me out. Lindsay was the first 26, I think. I'm looking at it too.
Yeah.
Well, you got 25, 29.
I'm over here looking.
And I said close, 24 too. Yep. Yep. I think Lindsay got it again. Lindsay and Maddie holding it down. Bada bing, bada boom. You know what? She got the channel member luck rate going. You know, I ain't mad at it, dog. She got the maniac. going on right now. My girl Lindsay's holding it down, yo. Come on, Lindsay. Bring it home. There it is, y'all. There it is. We had to go a little old school, but
All right.
there it is.
Hey, it works, right? It is what it is.
That's it. It worked.
So, Lindsay, go ahead and get away.
Do the Rups live with Joshua Simonson? That's funny because Joshua Simonson wins all of freaking.
Really?
Yeah, he's won.
Jeez.
He's won like 3 weeks in a row. Straight.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And Debo has like 250 people in his live. He'll get like 140 people in the giveaway.
What?
150.
That's crazy.
And Joshua Simonson won it 3 weeks in a row. I was like,
are
dude,
you serious? That's the reason I stopped going to his channel.
It was like 2 or 3. Yo, it was crazy. It was so crazy. And then, and he literally he's won like, it was like once a month. It was kind of crazy.
Right.
Look at that. Hell yeah.
This stupid thing. I was going to type in there, but this thing's been right now.
Yeah, it's all good, dude. All right, yeah, Lindsay, I think I got Lindsay's address already. I don't think Lindsay, let me know. I'll just email it to Jason if that's cool with you. Obviously, I'll double check with you first before I do that. I don't think you'll mind to get some free stuff, but I'd like to hear it from you first before I send it over.
Yeah, or
you can hit him up either or whatever you want me to, however you wanted to go about that.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'll put my email in here, and if you when you're just hit me up with that email with your information and everything. You can email.
Ori actually picked this one up for me because I got it to match my twin.
Nice.
I like this one better, but this one has the mesh back, and this one doesn't. So in the winter, I can actually wear this one and keep a little warmth in. So this will probably be like my early spring hat. Cover that 6 cents. Yeah. Nah. To the death. No, I'm not to the death, but. Yeah, there you go. She said, yeah, just send them here. Just pop your email in the chat and you can.
Yeah, just send me an email. I'll have to send it to you because my computer's being stupid right now.
All right.
Now, see, now I think your computer's rubbing off on mine.
Yeah, this thing is. So I'm pretty sure my girl just turned 30. This is her computer from college. So she got a new one for more college, and I got the hand-me-down, but it's all good.
So I just texted it to you. So
okay,
yeah, it's just
yeah. Lindsay just sent me an email. I'll get it over.
Yeah,
I'll be the liaison in these affairs. It's no problem.
Yeah. So, I mean, moving forward here, this is what I got to do. I got a couple tournaments coming out on my channel that I'll be doing. One of them is back to my old stomping grounds. It's a memorial tournament for a kid that passed away from cancer. His dad's been doing it for a long time, and it's actually a couple lakes that I've been fishing back in Illinois. So I'll be heading back there beginning of April. Then I will be heading. We got a couple MLF tournaments coming up. I mean, my channel is pushed to do a lot of the co-angling side of the house. We talk about the jigs and everything. That's just stuff that I do for fun. And I do work for a living. It's like not like anybody else does, but I work on base. So I'm working my full-time job in there, plus doing tournaments, do MLF, BFLs. So I do a lot of the part of my channel is doing the co-angler side of the house and seeing, the backside of the being on the backside of the boat versus in the front,
Mm-hmm.
and not using forward facing sonar and trying to catch fish like the old school way.
Which I think is interesting because nobody shows that part off.
Right, so what was kind of unique when I found out was, as I was going through that uh, time frame and whether I wanted to start a YouTube channel or not at the age of 44, or I was like really contemplating whether I want to or not. Um, and as I was fishing, I noticed that you always had the pros, saying, "Hey, as a co-angler, this is what you would do," and never really seen anybody from a co-angler standpoint. So I started doing it, and all of a sudden now there's like a bunch of people doing it, and maybe they were already doing it. I don't know, and maybe I'm just it finally caught on, and I started seeing it. But that's something that I was really I'm proud of, that I could actually help provide something that's slightly different. I'm an older guy out there trying to fish with these young bucks, and I'm not here to try to make the top elite. I'm just here to have a little bit of fun, enjoy, showcase a little bit of things here and there, and then go from there. So, and then of course there's a lot, like my boat, right? I did a whole boat build. I stripped all the wires out, redid all the wires, redid all the electrical. I mean, that was what, 16, 17 part series that I did all last winter. And plus I took a month off because I was super sick with the vid.
Yeah,
right?
I remember that.
So, I mean, I still got it done in time for my tournament with my brother that I always fish every year, the same one I'm about to go to, my old stomping ground. So,
Yeah.
And then just, I do a lot of veteran tournaments, and I try to do outreach for veterans, and that's something I like to do. And my boat is actually a 99 Stratos. I call it a Stratus, but people say Stratos. I'm like, whatever, I don't care. But if you look at it, it's blue with it. I got it wrapped, okay, and it was originally a little. It was kind of like a teal green color, and what I did was I ended up getting it wrapped in blue and silver. So it's very unique. I took all the things off of it, so you don't even know what kind of boat it is. It just looks weird, right? Going down, but it's a 19 and a half foot boat. So very good question, Michael. I did finally get it out, but the problem I ran into was this is kind of weird, but the problem I ran into was funds and not enough funding to finish it. So I'm actually back on my feet and back sorted out, so that way I can finish up what I was starting. So I'm actually this whole room, like you can see all my memorabilia back over there. That's all my military stuff. I mean, you can see some A-10 shell, or excuse me, some AC-130 gunship shells back there, and you can see hold on just a second.
The goods.
This is the cool part about my job as a crew chief in the military. So when I retired, I got this here. This is a B2, a B2 door for the landing gear. And of course, it's got my name, my wife's name. She's obviously the mission commander. She controls everything. So I'm just a pilot to help, and then of course my kids' names, and then my time when I was there. And I'm originally from Indiana. So there's that. And then this right here, this is a 105 shell from a gunship or an AC 130, and it was boom. It's a howitzer, right? That's the shell from when I was in Iraq. This blew up some people. This took care of some buildings. And I have two of them, so it's amazing. But yeah, I mean, all that memorabilia will go out to into my part of my boat barn when I get done with it, that I can do jigs and, do all that with. And that'll be, so all this behind me will be no longer in here. This is just an extra room for now. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, just once I do that, I can get some. Just got to get my footing and just get in there and get to work. But I mean, between being sick and what's that?
One step at a time, brother. That's it.
And that's all I can do. So
that's all you can do, man.
So Charles, you said you're working on your restoring a boat.
Charles, our young sir, he's a good young sir.
So if you go into my channel, which is Jason Emery Fishing,
I'm sure I tagged you in the title.
Yeah. So if you go to that channel and if you look at it was last winter, I did a whole boat basically rebuilt, restoring all my boat. I put all new wires in. I put all new tubing and pumps in and everything else. I mean, I thought I did a pretty good job, but of course I'm an electrician. I understand electricity, so it was easy for me to do.
Yeah.
Some people are like, but I think I explained it enough and it was kind of neat. It was something to do, and I've never done that before. So I was kind of stepping out of my element and actually showing off I don't like to show off. I don't like to, brag about myself. I think that's probably the reason why I don't get a lot of sponsors. I know that on my jersey and stuff, there's, I have names on there, but these are partnerships. These aren't sponsors. So anything I do, I go and do it myself. So, and I buy everything I have because I bought it myself. So, yeah, but I think that's it's really great when you get done with your boat build, you're going to be like, that's amazing. So.
Jason is not like I pictured him. Would have sworn his hat bill would have been curled in a bit more.
Okay, like this, be like dangle, dangle, dangle. Yeah, I know. I always get that. But yeah, I mean, even I know that Lindsay won the giveaway.
One of those flat brim jokers, right? Is that
well? I can't do it. Man. Can't do it. But if anybody is looking for any type of baits or possibility of just wanting to try a couple baits here and there, get a hold of me through Instagram or Facebook or even through my YouTube. And I usually try to go through and hit comments all the time. So I appreciate that, brother. Thank you for your support. I mean, can't do it without your support.
Well, we can't do without what we do, without brave men and women like yourself, sir. So
I appreciate that. So, and I'm trying to do a lot of things and trying to just stay positive and we all follow demons and unfortunately it's for me when I get out on the water, I am competitive, but at the same time, I just try to relax, just try to enjoy life. I mean, 3 years ago, I had that triple bypass surgery. And ever since then, I just let the stuff roll off. I mean, sharing things with you all the time, Jermaine, and the rest of the universe, with the rest of the people. That's what I like to do because it's a word of mouth. And like, there's so many people saying, "Oh, I want your bladed jigs. They're really great, and I appreciate it. You really need to, get you a storefront or get, a booth here at the expo." And I'm like, no, because that means I have to do a lot of work. But when it's customized, and this is what I like about the bottom part is, it is something that is so unique that you are the only one that has it. So, for instance, that red shad, I take that back. You're probably one of 6 to have that color
Yeah.
because Mike Iaconelli has that color.
I was gonna say me and Mike are the only. See, that's a great
So
statement.
you, Mike Iaconelli, I got Dean Yoder that has that color. I have.
Where does he live?
He is with MLF here in our local area.
Okay, so he's
Yeah, so he does even the Toyota series. So then there's and then we have another thing, Kenny Dials. He does a bunch of stuff too. So, but I mean, I love a challenge. I want you guys to. I really like for you guys to challenge me in something that you guys would like to see. If there's a certain color that you're interested in, I mean, obviously the red shad was one of those that came out of the blue, and I decided to do it, and not too many people are doing it, and they will work wonders in that. Definitely work wonders in that dark, dark water, and with that bladed jig, or it's going to be crazy.
Something. Wow, that's interesting. We got my boy Colin is sponsoring another giveaway.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Awesome.
And awesome. He sent over a few shekels. So Jason and I will take care of you on some shipping cost and all that good stuff. And he said, spin another giveaway for the good folks who are around.
Awesome.
So what I just did was I just generated another number, 1 through 35.
I'll post the number.
You board. Get next to it. 1 through 35. We're spinning another one. Let the games begin. It's interesting too. I can't make this up.
Yeah, that's not too long ago I actually helped some guys raise some money for the people in North Carolina. So
nope, there it is. Scotty too hottie. I can't make that up. That's what I said. I was like, yo, I can't make that up. Hold on. Yep, Scott's the first one. 23, 2, 23, 4, 18, 25, 17, 7, 33, 24.
Yep, that's all I see.
Yep, there it is. And hold on, just so screen share, Chrome tab, number generator. This is actually kind of almost easier, maybe a little bit more fun. What do y'all think about this, maniacs? I kind of like this. I'm not gonna lie. Kind of cool, yo.
I kind of just do something new at you, huh?
Right.
Thinking outside the box, my friend.
That's it. You got to figure it out. I don't like just giving up and just being like, oh, we're done. Oh, no giveaway or whatever. You just figure it out. Number generator. Because I felt kind of bad for me picking the number. And so funny thing here is I was gonna pick 6. And then in my head, I was like, oh, I can't pick 6. That's going to be too easy. Maybe I should do like 16 or 26. And then Google picks 26 and 6. So stop listening.
Well, you can do 1 through 35 and we'll choose 36.
Right?
No one, man.
I win. Send me more.
Yeah. But like I said, anybody wants to get in contact with me, please do. I have no problem in trying to give anything and help out. And all I ask is for people to tag me on Instagram or Facebook or both or whatever. I'm even on TikTok. So I know I did. Those exchangeograms. Yeah, those exchangeogram things. Yeah, I think we should get one of those. Where they exchange pictures back and forth. Exchangeogram.
Exchangegram.
Yeah.
I have TikTok, but I'm not really like on it.
No, I usually just occasionally throw a couple here and there, but
Yeah,
we're gonna have to do this more often, dude.
yeah, definitely. I got somebody. We're going over to Bassmaster. I'm pretty sure we're gonna go over to the Bassmaster Classic with Rich next week, and then
Yeah.
I might have somebody that next week. But then then we can start running some stuff. Maybe we'll
Yeah,
get
I mean, I'm even at that, just if I come out with a new invention or something,
Yeah, whenever you come up with something new, let me know.
I'm thinking about trying to figure out how to put a bladed jig on one of those grass hero.
Oh, that's what I got to do, Scott. Here, I'm gonna give you
One of these.
Yeah, right.
Can you imagine a blade on that thing?
That might be interesting.
You can put the Queen's tackle on.
I think that thing would fall fast enough straight down, like in open water.
Would it chatter on the way down?
Because of the head weight? Only one way to find out, right?
Hey, I got a pool. I can test it out.
Then you could and it would chatter up, and then I wonder if it gets going down fast enough that it would be like
possibly.
That'd be sick. That
would maybe I'll look into it and figure out a new way to. But the cool thing is any of these can be made. You can make anything you want of whatever kind of hook you want. I mean, there's that guy that ordered all those 50 chatterbaits. Excuse me, he wanted all trocars. So
I just put your email.
Yeah, sounds good. Yep.
Scott. And you know what, Scott and Lindsay, if you guys, y'all both can. I just realized he sent it to me. I could just type it.
Yeah, I tried typing it in. It kept saying they don't like you. So I think the government, those drones are flying around there again, aren't they?
I haven't seen any.
You know why? Because it was the government.
Yeah. So number one thing that everyone has to realize is they were drones, but you have to sit back and think for a second. What did all those drones have in common? They had the national lights that you have to have on a flying aircraft in the United States or any country, that blue and the red light. It's not a coincidence.
They're FAA.
Yes,
that's FAA rules.
Thank you.
So they had to have the red and the green on the wingtips.
So if they're on there, that means they're legal. Is it weird?
So why they say it was aliens?
Because they just wanted to stir the pot. Because people don't think. People are just like, oh my God, there's a drone over my head and I don't know what it is, so it's an alien. No.
Yeah.
It was the government. Oh God. I don't want to get into all the conspiracy theories, but so this is and I'm just going to tell you guys a live situation that happened to me. So in the same time as all the drones that were going down, this is where we're going to end with y'all, and y'all can go to sleep and think about this. In the same time that the drones were going around, then people were seeing orbs of light, just weird stackings or combination of lights, and then they would just disappear.
Yeah.
So my theory is a lot of the sightings of orbs were here in New Jersey. I think they were going up to try to get close to the orbs. And another thing I will say, I personally saw orbs.
I will tell you this.
On video. And I'm just not that guy to put it on like social media. If anybody would like, you guys can hit me up on Instagram, and I will send you the video, and you can decide what it is for yourself. That's what I'll say. Jason,
I will tell you this. I have some experiences with I'll tread lightly here. so I don't get in trouble and get my clearance taken away. But I've had some interactions with some random stuff, okay, throughout my time. And 20 years is a long time when you, and a lot of things you see in there that it doesn't make any sense. Even
Yes.
today, I
Yes.
can't even make any sense whatsoever
Yes.
of what I saw and what was done, even in foreign countries. So, explaining that to people that I have seen things that I sometimes wish I didn't see, and there's some things that is unquestionable that it was a UFO or something of that nature.
Yeah.
Um, but as they always say, it's always a mystery. And where I work at now, there's several things underground that is still puzzling to me.
There's something there.
That I mean, it's crazy. I don't
Something there.
understand.
I just think like with as far as technology's gotten and as advanced as we've gotten, you can't believe we're the only ones.
I think. I mean, what do you think they established Space Force?
That's what there's. It's just like there's no way.
So,
Why are they out there so much? What are you looking for?
yeah.
Why do they keep trying to go further and further and further? Like if there's nothing else there, then what are you looking for? Then what are you doing out there? Why are you?
Yeah.
It's dangerous.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Yeah.
It's like it's like it's one of those things where it's like just think, and then also too like I know this is like taking it to the spot of the faith part. Like the good Lord made us, right?
Yeah.
How do we not do it again?
Yep. How do we not know that it's somewhere else
You
in the
know,
universe?
like why I just like that's where I think humans, especially like on Earth, we get too egotistical and we're like, no, we're the only ones who only did. Oh, we're the best. No.
Yeah.
And my biggest fear is that it will be the movies when they show up. We're gonna push fire. We're not gonna try and talk to them. We're not gonna try to be like, hey, are you guys cool? Hey, you guys want to come fish?
Are you friendly?
Are you friendly? No, they're just gonna push the goddamn button. And then I just hope that it's not like Star Force or Star Wars where they just put the shield up and they bounce off and then we go and then they hit the button and then we're all gone. So I just want to keep pushing. And
hey, you gotta keep it real, right? This is what we normally talk about when we're bored.
Yeah, but I just want to keep fishing. I want to be able to fish these beautiful jigs.
Yeah.
I want to order some more.
Absolutely.
And
make sure you guys go. I stress this all the time. You can hit the subscribe button on our channels. It actually benefits us. It doesn't hurt you guys. It's free of charge. So, yeah, it's always one of those things.
Jigs, I agree.
Yeah. Yep.
Arrogant. Yes, sir.
It's way too big. It is way too big to sit there and think about we're the only ones. I mean, obviously, we all seen Transformers and the Dark Side of the Moon. I don't know. Sometimes I wonder about that place. So,
on that note, Fishing Maniacs. We're going to head out for the night. Got an hour and 40 in tonight. We'll get Jason back soon.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely check out Jason. Hit him with a follow, subscribe, check out his stuff. And then next week, we got another guest. And we'll see you for that one. Until then, Fishing Maniacs. Deuces.
Deuces.
Be good.
Later.